It's Sunday. It's just after 8 o'clock. It is stream time. Hi folks, and welcome back to Arrakis. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been on Arrakis now, since we did a couple of experiments. We did what did we do? We did a Conan stream the week that the new enhanced Conan came out, just to have a look at that. And last week we had a look at a V-Rising. But we're back again on our Dune Awakening stream once more. Right, let me just check everything is working. We seem to have a live stream. We have people in the chat. It all looks good. Let me just check this is working here. There. Yes, it's all good. Okay, right. Let's get back into it. First of all, the first person in chat this week was Ian Og, saying good morning, afternoon, evening from Aberdeen. No, wait, London. That's the place. Welcome, Ian. Congratulations on being first this week. Phantom6767 was second, saying hello, and Whiptus1 was third, saying hello. Absolutely great to see you all. Just missing out on the top 3 spot, we have Bad Guy. Hi, Bad Guy. How are we doing? Are we streaming later on tonight? Shade is here, saying hello. Rex Havoc is here, saying good afternoon, everyone. EDAT8210. So, I've learned something new today. So, on some people's chat messages, just after their name, I see a little symbol, and I don't even know what that symbol is. It looks like, I don't know. It kind of actually looks like a couple of swords with a little A next to it. And I didn't know what that means. But if I hover over it, it is YouTube translating what it thinks is a foreign message into English. So Edat put by Khalifa, and YouTube has translated that to me for with a knife. So by Khalifa is a term in Dune, but it presumably is an Arabic term as well, and it is translated into English. Because right underneath that is 6 badges with the same symbol, and he's written bonsoir from southwest France, and he's red wine emoji, and YouTube has converted it to good evening from southwest France, so it's translated it from French into English for me. So that's what that symbol means. It means that the comment has been translated for me. That has been there for, I don't know, a couple of months, and I never knew what it means. I don't know if you guys can see it or whether it's only me that can see it, but I've always wondered what that little symbol is. And I think Max was asking about that symbol as well. So when he gets back from his festival, I'll have to let him know that's what it is. But here we go. I learned something new today. Mr. Apostolos saying good evening from Greece. Where is our venerable Scotsman? Here I am. I've arrived. I've arrived. Kenneth Brenner's here. Hello there. Good to see you. Don't trust me with glue. What a great name. I'm sure there's a story behind that. Saying here we go. Game Labs is here. Good evening, Anger. Good evening, chat. Good evening, Game Labs. Good to see you. Bandy B says, hey all. Good evening. Bulwark's here. Hello all. Good evening. How is everyone? The Caffeine Sage is here. Needs coffee. How are you? I've watched both of your Conan XL's videos now. Was it this morning or yesterday morning you put your second one out? So great to see some more Conan XL's content. Zereth is here. Good evening, folks. Annihilate that like button. But as we always say, do it gently. We don't want any broken screens. Bulwark says, obliterate it gently. Yes. Gamer Hobo's here saying hi chat. How you go? Gamer Hobo, how are you? The Caffeine says, put that like button on the wheel of pain. Kathy Ann is here saying hello, Angar. Oh, she spelt it wrong. Oh, let's try to... it translated. So Kathy Ann has put hi, Angar spelt correctly, and YouTube has translated it to hi, Angar with one A. But it's incorrectly translated it for Kathy Ann. It's not that clever, eh? Bulwark's here. Oh no, Bulwark is already here. He's just laughing and waving. Zeros is here. Hi, Anger and chat. Nearly forgot the time. How could you? 6 Badger says, I'm absolutely shattered. Been serving beer all day at a veterans fundraiser in 32 degrees heat. Thankfully, tomorrow is a public holiday. It is indeed. It is indeed. Yeah, that sounds like a hard slog, especially in 32 degrees heat. That doesn't sound fun. Did you get to have any beer yourself? Gamer Hobo says, hello Anger, started playing V-Rising last night because of your stream. Oh, cool. Are you enjoying it? Bulwark says, public holiday in France, question mark. Caffeine says 6 badges, that sounds brutal. Yeah, it doesn't sound fun at all. Game Lab says, hello 6, great work. Beck the Tinkerbot is here, hello to you. Dara says, Gamer Hobo, I did my first purge today using your base design. Worked fantastic. Nice one. Gamer Hobo says, oh, cool, Zareth. Glad it worked well. Excellent. Kane's here. Kane BG's here. Greetings to you. Kathy answers, 6, you're such a good soul, with a heart emoji. Dave Hogg says, 8 o'clock alarm and a shed load of comments. Good evening to my favourite jock gamer. Thanks, Dave. Okay, so Bulwark said, hey, Angar, and it translated it to, hey, Angar. But it just capitalised the H, okay. Weird. Beck the Timberbot says, okay, so Beck the Tinkerbot typed ho hangar, and it translated that to what it is, or what is it, question mark. Not sure. Not that great, is it? Does some stuff well, but not all. Dan Irvin says, hey everyone, hope the week was wonderful. Edat says, oh wow, didn't know that. Neither did I. Neither does. A new thing for me. Curbs. Oh, how do you pronounce that? Curb Swervin? Curb Swervin. Saying, hey people, good to see you. 6 badges says, I can't see the cross sword symbol. Okay, so it's maybe just me that see it. Fair enough. I'm seeing the original chat message, no translation on my side, says Dan Irwin. Okay, so it must just be my side. But hey, it's handy anyway, if people are typing in other languages and it's got to translate it for me. That helps me a lot. I'm not that good at other languages. Regarding the translations, you should RTFM. Yes, indeed. If only there was a manual to read. Porkbelly says, hot like the Exad lands. Yeah, it's been a bit warm this weekend. Below Deck says, good evening, folks. Father Jack's here. Oh, it just jumped there. Okay. Father Jack says, hi all, watching this while crafting steel in Conan. Ooh, Father Jack's into the riddle of steel. Game Lab says, Anger, sorry, it should have said, fit like nae bad yoursel, Game Labs. Outdo me duck. The Outdo swamp is here. Atharun says, hello there. I have Conan related question. I tamed a tiger and it turned out to be a white tiger. Is that special or normal? I saw your video on Greater Pets and thought that might be similar. It is exactly that. When you tame a tiger, you have a small chance of getting yourself a white tiger, which is basically the greater version of the tiger. So it sounds like you were very lucky. Congratulations. 6 badges says, yes, still in France. Curb Swervin says it's pronounced. Yeah, Curb Swervin, you got it. Yep, I got it. Mr. Bottle says, so if I type in Greek, you get it translated. So then he's typed something in Greek and it says, good evening, Anger, I'm glad to be here. It translated it to. So hopefully that was correct. But it is quite a good feature. Outdo says, hold on, Anger's Purd base design, you're looking at taking on the gaffer there. Hold on, Anger's Purge base design, you're looking at taking on the gaffer there, Anger. I think it was actually Hobo's Purge base design that they used. Whereas we all know that Swamp from Outdo Gaming has the ultimate Purge base design. So yeah, no, not me. My Purge base design was pretty poor. Bad guy says, no transportation for me, and then he says, no translation for me. So he translated it himself. It should say Greater Tiger, says Bulwark. Beck the Thinkabout says, I'm playing Star Wars The Old Republic and Jedi Knight 2 Jedi Outcast, which is super hard compared to its sequel, Jedi Academy. Oh, Jedi Outcast, that's a blast from the past. The Old Republic, I still dabble in The Old Republic every now and again. I was playing it the other day, in fact. Over it says, but I think it's greater. Dan Everett says the white tiger could somewhat be considered a greater tiger. Yes, indeed. Arthur says, well, that's handy. This was my first tame pet ever. Was a white tiger. Nice one. So Mr. Apostolos says that is correct. So it did translate correctly. Excellent. Kathy Ann says, Audu is the Purge Master indeed. Ich bin X says, my friend and I are getting back into Dune, enjoying the new content. Excellent. Good to hear. Marky Dull Sparky here. Joined the time to find out we're talking Greek now. Excellent. Oh, it didn't translate Mark's one though. It's still that he's only put 2 words and they're still staying in Greek. Interesting. Right. Let's be caught up with chat. Now I have to say that there is a giveaway going on right now. So this week, version 1.4 of Dune Awakening came out. And as part of that came the Water Wars DLC. So I have a copy of the Water Wars DLC to give away. It's given away on the Discord server right now. So the usual thing, go over to the Discord. If you're not already on Discord, there should be a link in the description here. Click the tick box to agree to the server rules. You should then see the giveaway channel. Into the giveaway channel, hit the button for a free entry into the DLC. I will say that you do need the Dune Awakening base game in order to have the DLC. It's no use without the base game, but we've got a free copy of that giving away. And to give you a little idea of what that is, you get a new building set. This is the Water Shippers building set. In particular, these long arms that you can see coming down to the side and to the front, that like support arms. They're pretty cool. There's a whole bunch. I think there's 52 building pieces and a whole pile of decoration pieces available in the building set. You also get some new armor skins. So I think the one on the right is the light armor, the one in the middle is the heavy armor, and the one on the left is the still suit design. All pretty cool. There's also a skin for the weapons. There's a rifle skin and I'm not sure if it's a sword skin or a rapier skin, but they're both using that. And there is also where is it? There is a skin for the Ornithopter as well, the Water Shippers skin for the Ornithopter. There are quite a lot in the DLC. I don't think there's any extra quests or anything in this DLC, but we're giving it away for free over on the Discord. So if you would like a copy of it, please feel free to go and grab it. Let me just have a quick look. I'm wearing my still suit. We can customize the still suit. Yes. Polar Operations still suit helmet. The Polar Operations still suit top. Did that not? Oh, there it goes. And the gloves. And the boots. There we go. And then of course we can always put a different, I think there is, yeah, there's a Water Shipper swatch on it as well. So you can put the swatch on other items, or you can change the colour to these other swatches. There's so many swatches, of which on this character I don't have very many, but there's so many swatches. Let's leave it on default for just now. Can we do anything here? Nope, there isn't a knife. Where's our gun? What's that? Smuggler and Wall Sentinel battle rifle. Nope, that doesn't look like that's what it is either. Back up. Let's go to the... Where's our sniper rifle? There it is. Wall Sentinel long. Nope. Yeah, I'm not sure what this skin is. This is all shield wall stuff from the Broken Lands, so it's not that. Ah, well, never mind. Oh, there's a weird little cape, like half cape thing on the back. A bit strange. And that blue bits on the side look like intestines. Interesting, interesting. But anyway, that is it. Anyway, that that is the Water Shipper DLC. There's a whole bunch of building pieces, which is the main thing, and we'll perhaps have a look into that at some point in time. DLC is cosmetic only. It is indeed. The stations are in-game free. The stations. Am I missing something? What says, wait, it's not free DLC. So the 1.4 is free. That update is free, but this is part of the DLC set. So I've got the, what is it, the Ultimate Package, which gives you the first 4 DLCs for free. Or not for free, they're included in it, but they can also buy each DLC that comes out. You get, when an update comes out, you get free stuff, and then there's DLC stuff. So this building set is the paid DLC. Bulwark is looking forward to the snow map. Yeah, the snow map hasn't. I think they've got a bit out of sync, because that heavy armor set. If I put the picture up of the armor set again, that middle heavy armor set has got like furry collars and stuff like that. So it's very much designed around cold weather, and apparently, in the future, we're going to the poles. Apparently there's frozen poles in Arrakis, so they can get a lot of water on there. So we're supposed to be going there, but it looks like they've put out the DLC earlier than when we get to the poles. So it's a bit out of sync. I'm not really sure the story on that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. The O-Dog 1970s here. Good evening to you. Need to check out the new set. Yeah, it's cool. Audu says, looking forward to the snow IRL, 2 days of sun and I'm done. He's looking forward to snow in real life, and we're not even at the end of May yet, so got a wee while to go. Gamer Hobo says, V-Rising is good fun, started on an official PvE server, will force me to play regularly to keep the castle heart fueled. That is the thing, is you have to keep your castle fueled. I believe on servers it's a good idea to switch off your mist braziers before you log in or log out, because if you're not on there every time it's daytime, your mist braziers will start burning bones. So if you switch them off before you log out, it saves you wasting all your bones when you're not there. Then you can switch them on when you come back. But unfortunately on a server you still have to fuel your blood on your castle heart to keep it shielded. Yaka Rob one's here. Good afternoon to you. Good to see you. Kathy Ann says, good luck to all who enter the giveaway. Very nice of you, Kathy. Thank you. Okay, I know what you mean by stations now. So DLC is the cosmetics only. The station, so the testing station. Yeah, there's a new overworld area called the Wind Pass, which I saw Hobo playing it last night. I was watching that today, and it's massive. It's a new overland area like the I can't even remember what they're called, the other ones. And there's also a new testing station. So there's a new testing station and a new overland area with more Lanzarat missions to go to do for each of them. Father Jack said, just noticed that I must have bought Empyrean years ago. Don't know why. I got a copy of that as a long time as well. I played it for a little bit. Didn't really like it. I do stuttering due to drunken fat fingers. Not a problem. Caffeine says, are you affiliated with the Harkonnen, Atreides, Fremen factions in this game? So in this playthrough, as you can maybe tell from the thumbnail, I am affiliated to, or I'm working on being affiliated to House Atreides. On my other playthrough, on the normal YouTube playthrough, I'm Harkonnen. I'm full Harkonnen, but we're going Atreides this time, doing the missions for the Atreides, just to see how different they are. They are hinted that there's going to be a third faction, and I think they said the third faction was going to be the water shippers. But that seems to have, I don't know if it's been cancelled or delayed or what's going on, but there is currently still only 2 factions. You're allowed to defect from one to the other, but you can only do that once. If I was to leave Atreides and go Harkonnen, I can never go back to Atreides. So certainly a good idea to get at least high enough level to be able to buy all the stuff from the shop. I guess the only problem is that as the game progresses, they add more stuff to the shop, and if you've left the faction, you have to pay lots of money to get the stuff you've left. Before I enter, do I get the DLC with the original expensive download? If you've bought the deluxe edition, the extra editions of the game, you will already have the DLC. Yes, I do. There's three levels of the game. The base game had nothing, and then there was like a deluxe and another version. I can't remember what they were called, but the middle and top tier one already has this DLC, so you should already have it. Bulwark says, if you look at the overland map, it shows a ool to the south? A pole to the south. Yes, it does, yes. Yakorob says, following Anger's human thrall video, and I used a greater shaleback to tame a noob river one skull. Congratulations! It worked. The plan worked. Gamer Hobo says, the Watershipper stuff, including the Windpass story, is related to the polar cap. Curb Swervin says, by the way, Anger, I've come up with a new hardcore challenge for Conan. If you or anyone is interested in trying it, I want to keep the game interesting after I completed the hardcore nomadic challenge. Ooh, interesting. The place to speak about that is over on the Discord when we get Sesame Street Fighter involved, and there's a bunch of people on the Discord. I think there's even a channel just for nomad challenges, so you could introduce your rule set and see if anybody will take you on. Caffeine Sage, I would love it if the House Ordos was a real thing, as not in the old Westwood games. Wesley Drope, thank you for the sub. House Ordos. Is there a House Ordos? Is it in alphabetical order? No, it's not. Telly, Thorvald, Talagali, Divets, Ekats, Windras, Barot, Hagel, Mor, Sor, Spinneret, Maros, Argosas, Tzidas, Emota, Venerus, Waku, Walk, Alexen, Rishik. Nope, there is no House Ordas in this particular. Look at that. The Atreides won 25-0 this week. Absolutely dominating the Lanzarat. All the items are claimed. Wow. Servers are definitely busier now. Says won't enter it. Not a problem. When you check your game, see if you have it or not. If you don't have it, you're very welcome to enter. Game of Hobo says deluxe and ultimate editions include the season pass with the first 4 DLCs. Game Lab says, are you using streamer mode? I believe I am. I am, yes. I wish you were transferred to the other faction. I wish when you transfer to the other faction you have to go to the beginning handler so we can all do the story over the other faction. Oh, do you retain your ranking, do you? That doesn't really make sense. Curb Swerve says, okay, I'll post it there. Cool, we'll be interested to read it. Beskar Armour said, is there a server the Harco ever win? Oh, there's a sandstorm coming in, big style. On my old server, the Harkonnen used to win every now and again, but it does seem to be very much Atreides is always the winner. Audi says, Curb Swervin, interesting, I like your ideas, I may subscribe to your magazine. Not retaining anything but the cosmetics. Right, we need to get moving. I need to get moving. I really need to wait for that sandstorm to finish. I've got water, I've got ammo, I've got healing. I think, let's see. We've got some quests that we need to do. Put out the eyes. That's the second part of a quest that we did where we took out one of the snipers over there. I think we'll go and do that one first. So let me put map. Is it T to track? There we go. There we go. It's tracked. Right, so I should have my ornithopter in here. The last episode we went and got the ornithopter. Is it fueled? It is fully fueled and fully repaired. Okay. Right, so let's head over southwest. There, that way. Boost in vulture, get a bit of height up. Bulwark says don't have to. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't quite time that right. Don't have to create another character to go through the Harcourt or Atreides story. Okay, I see what you mean. Game Last is cool. Was curious. Be interesting if console will have it. I would imagine it will. It's an option. It's been in the game right from the start. The streamer mode. So I think if we go here, yeah, it hides my character. So you've got your character name and your underlying character name here. I think it doesn't. Look, somebody else in an ornithopter. There's only 2 more days left before they shut down a pile of servers, so everybody should have moved. If they need to move, you should have moved by now. I think I just passed it, have I? I have. It's down there. Okay. Right, so it'll be going up that tower there. You can see all the stuff going up it. Right, can I park in here? That got to be sheltered enough? Should be good enough. Right, armour up. Now, I'm going to have to be careful because it's been a little while since I've played Dune Awakening. I've been hardcore into Conan Exiles at the moment. Of course, it's going to be sunny. So, muscle memory is going to be a bit of an issue. Right, shields up. Take you out. It is 100 and something meters and it's up the way, so it must be up that location there. Shoot across here. In the sun. Danger, danger. Reload. Hello? Hello? Anybody here? Oh, there's somebody. Oh, I was. Oh. Get down. Anybody else? Get out of the sun. Take that and that. Somebody shot at me. Aha! Sniper over there. They're out. Let me go over here. Let's see, catch up with chat. Bodog says, I did the first part of that quest today. I really should have made a sniper rifle first. Yes, the sniper rifle is, in my opinion, the best weapon in the game. I love the sniper rifle. After going through Mr. Apostolos, hope I'm saying that right. After going through your vids for this, since I'm a noob, more of a Conan guy, I'll make sure I boost the Harkonnen side. It's the whatever cosmetic. Basically, the game's pretty much the same. Obviously, you've got quests to do for Harkonnen and quests to do for Atreides. Whatever cosmetic you like, I actually prefer the cosmetic of the Harkonnen, kind of the bad guy stuff. I kind of like that better. But we're doing an Atreides playthrough in here just to see what the difference is. Bulwark says, by the way, Anger, I had another character on the server you were on. I first started there with my friend, but on another siege. or whatever it's called. Okay, cool. So that server is getting shut down in 2 days' time, so that's why I had to move. Beck the Tinkerbot says that luckily this server that I'm playing, this is a different server from the other one. This one was fine. I didn't have to move this one at all. Beck saying I've been playing Ark Ascended with a few mods. Cool. Dara says I actually played Dune for the first time in ages. Got my backside handed to me due to the changes to the rapier. Okay, changes to the rapier were a wee while ago, so that is a lot to get used to. Ark is nice, but got overburned. I want to go back, but I'll wait a little more so I don't get overburned with Dune and Conan, says Bulwark. Yeah, I'm kind of done with Ark now. It just doesn't interest me anymore. Audu's tagged Anger UK, and it's come up with a translation of Hanger UK. Dane, thanks for the sub. Right, let's get moving on up. We have to work our way up here. Nobody around there. Oh, you've got to love the suspensor belt. If only we could get a suspensor belt in Conan, but yeah, it doesn't quite fit the lore. Here we go. Anybody? Oh, there's a guy standing right there. Okay, that's going to be awkward.
Got him! Where's my reinforcement?
Slow blade to take him down. And then steal his blood. If in doubt, steal their blood. Okay, right, we're going to have to sugar wire across here, but I'm on cooldown, so I have to wait the 6 seconds. Are we good on your server? I've been grinding on there for the last week. Yeah, there's no mention about closing down any of the servers, the private servers yet, or if they are, it's not being by one. Odox says, whoa, my internet went out briefly, oh dear. Curb Swervin says, posted the challenge rules in the Conan chat channel. Hopefully people do enjoy it as I have. Maybe consider for your playthrough yourself. I will have a look after this. Why am I cooking? Still cooking. Right, let's get round the corner. Oh. Oh. Oh, so we need to go up the way. Then can we get out of the sun? Get that red bar down. Still not going down. Oh, oh, oh. Come on, I'm totally in shade here. Oh dear. Okay. Let's take some water. Drink. 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 Whoa. And then sugar wire across here. Ah, it's going down now. There we go. Right, you. Take you out. Shoot. Drop your shield. There you go. And we'll sugar. Oh, I went to sugar wire and then didn't go anywhere. We can suspensor over. It's Peter Nazario. Was loving Dune for a while, but when Conan Enhanced came out, I got into it for the first time following your guide. Nice one. Yeah, because I've been playing catch up to try and get my guides back up to where it was. I've kind of been playing a lot of Conan, and I've got to start everything on the server as well. Okay, we've completed it, and there's no chests up here. The other one had a little chest here, but not this one. Just a normal chest. Take that, and take that. Contact issuer, so I can do that from here. Contracts. Which one is it again? Monster slaying, that one. Contact issuer. You've earned your reward. Perhaps it will please you to know that you are being paid with wealth stolen from my former master. For my part, I wanted nothing of his, not even his filthy Solaris. but it pleases me to use it to help others. You've gouged the eyes from the slaver beast, which means a better chance of escape for their victims. Now let's turn to the monster's legs. The slavers are fueling and maintaining a fleet of ground vehicles from a single staging base called the Chattel Passage. I think we've been there already. These vehicles provide the slave hunters with a huge speed advantage over their fleeing victims. It's time to slow them down, and I want you to sabotage their fueling depot. Accept contract. And we got Solari and XP for that. Right. I didn't pick up the ornithopter, did I? So we need to go back to the ornithopter, which is down there somewhere. Let's just jump off and glide down here. There it is. It's over there. There we go. Right, what time is it? Come away from there. Hit T. Oh, it's getting close to night time, so we'll be okay when we get to that new location. Come on, get in. Up we get. Oh, I should have changed my ornithopter into the new style ornithopter as well. Right. Over here, 1,000 meters odd. We hit that rock, and we overheated at the same time. Just glide. Just glide. We're not using the booster. Go. Right, so any new people that have come in, there's a giveaway on Discord right now for the new Water Shippers DLC. So if you have the base game of Dune Awakening and you don't have the enhanced versions and already have it, you're welcome to a free where am I going? Is that where I want to be? 100 meters. Guess it must be. Guess it must be. Right, let me come down here. We'll hide under here. We should be sheltered under here. Not sheltered? Not sheltered there either. Interesting. Okay, let's just land and we'll put it in our backup tool, like so. And I will put my water bottle on there because we'll need to top up our water because we lost so much in the heat. Right, it's starting to get dark, so we're okay. We're okay, we don't have to worry about that. Let's catch up with chat. Let's see, the number of times I jumped off a cliff when I was back in Conan and Dune was silly, says O-Dog, yes. They don't do a suspensor belt strong enough for me, says the Caffeine Shade. Game Love says, Dune on console may have to watch a certain creator's beginner's guide. Yeah, I haven't done a beginner's guide because when we played that guide, I didn't know what I was doing. But I do have a playthrough. It's not quite a beginner's guide, but I do have a playthrough. Bulwark says, if you don't have the exclamation mark when you log on, you should be fine. If you don't have the exclamation mark when you log on, you should be fine. Oh, yeah, on the server list. The server list gives a big indication on it that says closing on your server when you click that. That red bar is how I felt at work for the last 3 days, says how do. Indeed. Bulwark says, I saw there are some areas, even the big crack that the sun goes through must be a bug. Yeah, I guess it must be. Bruce Game Rides, cheers from Southern California Anger. Just started playing Conan and found your guides. Thanks very much, mate. Good to see you. Audu says, Bulwark, I'm sure there are a dirty joke there, indeed. The old dog says, I've been playing Conan since early access and I'm still learning things from Anger's Conan guides. Cool, thank you. And Caffeine says, going to have to jump off. You the best, Anger. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Thanks, mate. Thanks for coming. Have a great weekend and a great week going forward. See ya on the YouTubes. Right, I'm going to go... I did this before. I'm going to go and see if I can take folk out from up here. Anybody there? I can see someone there. Down you go. Oh, somebody down there too. Down you go. Anybody else? No. Thought there was normally a heavy guy around here somewhere. Definitely be some over there. I can see a bunch of people over there. I wonder if I can... Oh, they walked away. Just as I shot it across. Cheaters. Ah, he was underneath me. Or she. Give me... your blood. Be nice to get the blood extraction tool that automatically fills up your water bottle at the same time. Maybe a little way away from that at the moment. Chattel Passage, there we go. Right, that guy's back. Oh no, it did get it. It ran inside. There's a heavy there. This bit of rock. Down you go. I'll take a little heal. Missed. Got you there. Somebody running around. Melee person though. Sniper there. There you go. What have I got to do? Sabotage the water tank, which is over in that direction. Over here somewhere. We didn't have to do this the last time. Water tanks. Here? Yes. How do we sabotage the water tank? There we go. Just hold the button down. They were heard that you were something and they left. Maybe they were hiding, that's for sure. Right, that's that done. Booby trap a crate, which is over here. They've left their sandbikes out in the sandstorm. Got them. Crate is over that way, but there are not people here. Mines. You can hear somebody shouting. They chucked. Ha! Oh. Take that. Take that. And that. And that. Oh no! Wrong button! Oh, that was bad news. Now, put 5. Take a heal. There's another melee there.
Target found.
Target found. Come at me. Take you out as well. Oh, you dodged away. Oh, and I'm now stuck in the crates. Oh, totally stuck in the crates. somebody with a big gun that's shooting at me. Right, get out. Melee person, come at me. I'm over here. I'll just take you out. Right, there was somebody with a disruptor was shooting at me. There you go. Take another little heal. O-Dog says, yeah, keep trying to hit C to crouch and end up deploying the Shigarwire Claw. I had to change the button that puts you into precedent state, which I think by default is Z. And you can see down in the middle of the screen, I've changed mine to P now because I was constantly hitting that when I didn't want to hit it. Right, now we can get the crate. That crate there. Sabotage the crate. A nasty surprise for the next person to open the crate, it says. Mr. Proper says, ouch, they almost had you. Could have died. Getting too old for FPS games. The Diva Project says, please, much more Conan Exiles Enhanced. Hey, I'm doing 2 a week. I normally would only do 1 a week. I'm doing 2 a week at the moment to try and catch up, so we'll get there. We'll get there. Right, what's it say? Sabotage crane. Crane is over here. Okay, that looks like a crane over there. Are you the crane? How do you control? It's up the way. Oh. Sabotage the crane. Some loosened bolts will ensure the crane collapses under load. Contact issuer. That's it done. Right, let's get slightly clear. J, contracts, monster slaying. We've done all those things. Contact issuer. Like those vile slavers, it was my former master's excesses that led to his downfall. An unguarded moment, a stolen blade, and I had my revenge. I took what I could of his hoarded wealth, and I was away. But I cannot escape easily the nightmares that haunt me. No doubt your actions will slow the slavers, but a great deal, and give their victims a fighting chance to outrun them, at least on the ground. But now you must turn your attention to the sky, for this beast has wings. They have established an airfield for their thopters in the region. Go there and serve it the same way as you did the refueling station. Okay. Clip the wings. So we've got to go to Kant's Tower, which is not far away, 650 meters away. What's my inventory like? Okay, it's alright. Can I put my thopter down here? I can indeed. Sliding. Let me put my still suit back on. See if I can generate some water. F, 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 F to drink all the still suit out of my... all the water out of my still suit. Let's see. That melee person must have been drunk on spiced beer, yeah. Wasn't watching where he was going. Odo also has changed the spice state button too, yeah, it's a good idea. After eliminating everyone, I'm sure there's not everyone, there's still more people in that building. Right. This way. 640 meters this way. Is it that base there? It must be. It must be. Right. It looks fun. Can't see any guards, so we'll land here. Is there anywhere to hide the thopter? Not really. So let's put it into the backup tool, like so. It would be nice to build a respawn, if I haven't got a thopter to respawn at. I could be doing with a respawn beacon, but I need some scrap metal for that. Any around? There's some. No, it's not. That's some thought. Need a little bit more. What do I need to craft a respawn beacon? I need 15 salvage metal and I've got 3. Come on, there must be some around here somewhere. I noticed in no, it was Hobo's video he was streaming last night, and Last Casket needed to craft something and needed some scrap metal, and they couldn't find any anywhere. B. Is that enough? No, it's not enough. I need 3 more. Okay, I'll need my cut array tool. Cut array. And I'll cut this up. And then I'll have way too much that I don't need. Put that back on there. I've got 126 now. Craft. One of them. Craft. Right. Chuck that away. X. And put that on there. Okay. Let's go. Let's head back. Ooh, look at the soles of my feet there. All square toes, weird looking things. Right. Can I place it down? I can place it down. Glass had to leave Windpass and go to Haga Basin to get metal and then go back to Windpass. So if you're going there, bring some with you. Yeah, a particular quest that he was doing. He needed to craft something and he couldn't find any salvage. Although he says he chucked some away because when you cut array the doors, what I need to put my armour back on. You get a bunch that way, but you actually thrown it away early on in the episode. Right, sabotage the ammunition store at Kant's Tower. I'm assuming this is Kant's Tower because it's saying it's 100 meters away. It is indeed. Oh. Whoa! Weird physics going on there. Let me give me that. Give me that. Right. Anybody else around? Can't see anybody. Let's work our way in. Oh, there's a heavy over there. There we go. I can't. Oh, I see you now. I can just see your head. That hit the rail. That took him out though. Okay. There's another heavy over there. Oh, you put your shield up. Drop your shield, please. There he goes. Thank you. Sardaukar. Oh, 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 oh. Take you out. Awful daylight for the Sardaukar ship to be around. What's in here? Take that. Don't want anything else. Where am I needing to go? I need to go 62 meters up the way to sabotage the ammunition store. Oh, it's over in this part. Oh, look at all them. 2 heavies. Somebody is shooting me from behind. Sneaky. You out. Take you out. Who trapped me in this bubble? Come on, that's it, I'm out. Right, where did that... Wait a second, where did those heavies go? There they are. Can I make a bit of distance? Boom. One down. Take a little heal. There's another one. Or did that one survive? Okay. Right. Sentinel down. That's one down. Come on. Drop your shield. There we go. There's down. Right. Heal up again. So is Cantley the name of the server you people are playing on? Can't seem to find it in the list. Maybe fool. Cantley is not the name of the server we're playing on. The disaster, I have to go. Thanks, Anger. I have to fix the ice maker or my life will not be worth living. Not a problem, Buddy B. Thanks for popping by. Hope you get your ice maker fixed. Where do I need to go? Where do I need to go? Over this way. Sabotage this crate. Ammunition stores. Done. A nasty surprise for the next person who opens the crate. Okay. Okay, yep, we're caught up with chat. Right, now we need to go over there to sabotage fuel barrels. Preferably stay out of the sun as well. Yep. Fuel barrels. Take them out. Okay. And now over that way. Steal messages from Kant's tower. Nothing in there. Anybody in here, or did you all come out in the commotion? Can't see anyone. Nope. Oh, I can hear somebody though. Where did I hear them?
There's someone here.
Take that complex machinery, that tends to come in handy. Take the heal kits. Take the heavy ammo, although I've got plenty. Right, there's nobody out there. Must be up top. Ah, they're in there. Chuck that bomb in there. I think the gravity well grabbed it. That maybe didn't do it any good. Okay, I don't know where they went. Right, we'll pick up. I can still hear them. Never mind. Right. Secret message, steal. Got it. Next. Contact issuer. Right, we need to find whoever that was. Oh, I fell all the way down. Okay, not a problem. Right, we'll be safe down here. And we're out of the sun as well. Our water is getting really low. So let's contact issuer. Wings, legs, eyes. The beast is crippled and blind. Now is the time to strike at its heart. The slavers in Jabal Ifrit work for House Halil. Their leader, the vile Dagomir Halil, sits safely in Harko village, protected by the Harkonnen, but his son, Conlandi, is running field operations from the Lard base at the hand of Kadir. It will be very dangerous, but removing Kaladi would strike a heavy blow against the entire slaver operation, and if that evil old man in Harko sheds a tear for the loss of his son, so much the better. I remember that one. Right, I need to get back to base to empty my inventory and top up in water. So let's go on, get the Thopter down. Let's put our still suit back on. That, and that. And up we go. Right, base. That way. Ironic Keyboards has loved this game all the way up to endgame. Well, endgame is changing all the time. Game Lab says, chat reminder, head over to Discord to enter the giveaway for the Water Worlds DSC. Go to the giveaway channel. Thank you very much. Look at the size of that base. That is a large base. It might also be down. It looks like all the pentashields that should be over this area are all down. Interesting. Let's land. So that Thopter there has been well damaged. Chris Pizza Moped. This one looks like it's okay. We've got a assault. We can't access it yet. But yeah. Looks like there should be lots of pentashields around protecting all those hangars, but they're all down, so it's like the base is unpowered. Right, where are we? We're up here. We need to go over here. That way. Oh, somebody else has built a massive base around that rock cliff. Over here again. Oh, somebody has moved in. They weren't here the other day, and they've built a base using the Water Shipper DLC. Build a big box with a big platform on it. That is built with the DLC that we're giving away today. Forgot to log in 1 week and repower my base, nearly locked my 2 Thopters. I've done the exact same thing. I did the exact same thing. Let's park a bit closer to the door. And land. And while we're here, let's get our vehicle tool out. Oh. Just got through the door, no more. Go to customize and variants should pop up. And there we go. I've only got one Scout Ornithopter skin at the moment, and that is the Water Shipper one. Nice. And then you can always see it properly. You can always put different swatches on it if you so wish. Let's just leave it default. Quite sleek, very nice. The Water Shippers have got a lot of money. I think we also bought, did we not buy the, yes we did, the Atreides sandbike variant. So there's the standard sandbike, and if we select that, we get the Atreides version of it. It's all green. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Right, up here we have to drop off stuff. Wow, something big just crashed. Very close. Oh no, it's a spice blow. Oh, that annoyed Shia. But yeah, we've got a spice blow just right outside our base, pinging bits of spice all over the place. So we could go and collect spice, but yeah, we're not quite ready for that, and it's not very exciting to sit watching compacting some spice and then taking off every time the worm gets annoyed. That was a loud noise. Right, drop that, drop that, drop that. Have we got anything? That needs to go there, that needs to go there. What am I missing in that first few oh, I've put all my ammo. It's pinged all my ammo away. Where did my ammo go? Not in there. Not in there. There it is. So let's split that in half and take half of the heavy ammo, and let's take that and go 500. Take 500 of the light ammo. Okay. Water. Let's fill up our water all the way to the top. Go, and got a little bit of blood that we can deposit. So let's deposit. Oh, there's not much room. Whoa. This is already pretty full with blood. It'll burn through that as it tries to refill this up back up again. Fair enough. We'll also fill our water container as well. Okay, right, instead of going to that one, let's go and do a different mission now. Let's go and do a Atreides one. So, Atreides Oliver. What does he want us to do? Den of the Deserter. Enter Imperial Testing Station number 29. Recover Harkonnen intelligence, and then report back to Anton Tolliver. Okay, we'll do that one. Let me just check chat. So yeah, as Game Labs has said, there's a giveaway for the Water Shipper DLC over on Discord just now. You need the Dune Awakening base game to use it, so we'll have to have that first. And if you've already got the Ultimate Edition or the Deluxe Edition, you will have it already, so not much point for that. But if you don't have it, you're welcome to go and apply. It's completely free, and I'll draw it at 5 minutes. 5 minutes to 10, so what's that? 45 minutes away. PG Ben's here, hello to you. How are you? And Sesame's here. Anger, my brother, how you be? How are the survivors? Very good, Sesame. Sesame on Discord. Who was it again? Was it? Who was it? Was it Curb Swervin? God, my memory is shocking. Yes, Curb Swervin has come up with a new set of rules for a hardcore nomadic challenge type thing that he's just stuck on the Discord. You might want to take a look. I haven't looked yet. I'm going to read it afterwards. Right, let's fuel up and go. Right, so this one is in the Rift. It's a testing station that's actually inside the Rift. Somewhere up here. Up here, so down that crack over there. Vulture our way. Fixed badge is it? Yeah, Curb Swerving. Oh really? Intriguing, he says. Curb yes, but I don't... Oh, it's not Nomad, okay. It's not a Nomad. Oh well. Sesame's the Nomad master. But yeah, new ways of playing Conan is always interesting. Right, there is the Rift, and then there's a hole over here somewhere that you can go down. Yeah, I think it's down this way. We're going deeper into the Rift. But we don't have to drive down this time, which is the good bit. What's that there? Oh, there's somebody on that bit of overpass. I'm sure it's down. This looks like it. Yep, 160 meters away. Oh, and they're shooting at me already. Let's just get a shield up. Right, where do they go? Missed. Missed again. Didn't miss that time. Right, somebody else moved over this way. I can now get my armor on. Somebody's shooting at me. Oh, you jumped. He's down. Right, reload everything. Okay. Get some more blood while we're here. Right, there's definitely more people around than that. There's somebody up there. Imperial testing station number 29. That everybody? That's the testing station in that door there. Alright, I'll take all that stuff. Good chance to get stocked up with that kind of gear, testing station gear. Don't want any of that though. Right, what are we doing? We're just, okay, we've got to enter the testing station first. We're finding some sort of Harkonnen documents. Now, it's been a long time since I've been in here, so I can't quite remember which one this is. Curb Swervin says it isn't Nomad, but you could add that rule too if you really wanted to. The O-Dog says, I Derek in this one, lol. I always get out of sync with the planetologist quests. Or do you mean, is Derek in this one? Not that I'm aware of. But I'm also out of sync. Because I think the first one you have to do... Or, oh, I guess it's the second... Oh, it's this one. Okay. The second one you do after you first meet him is in Western Vermilius Gap. So we still have to do that one. Right, there's a mine. Let's skip over that one. I don't think there's anything down here. Let me just check. And trigger the mine. There's a little chest. Take the particle capacitors and the servox. And then we have to go down this way. Oh, there's a mine there. Boom. Right in front of the chest. Sesame says, Audu says, I'm back. I have Bakewells and a Mars bar. And surely a beer. Surely. It's a day with a Y in it. You must have a beer. It's the rules. And Audu says, so Audu's back, and Sesame says, Curb Swervin, I might try your challenge. I'm bored with vanilla game. There we go. We've got a take up. Right, somebody is just walking along there. Come on, come back out. Oh, come at me. There we go. Blood. Oh, that guy died of the poison damage. Good. Ammo and ammo. I do enjoy the testing stations. Right, where are they? Right, there's a locked door there. I'll take that heals. We have to find a green key. Go in here. There is some water, so we'll take that water. I'll take that. More water. More heals. Ah, yes. Take you out. Take you out before you raise the alarm. That button over there, they push that alarm and loads more people will come. That's it, just 2. I guess I'm so used to the alarm being raised, so we can disable that, we can sabotage that. That's a chest for a different quest, but we'll take the gold. Let's sabotage that. Can't set it off. Odog says, one of the cool things about this testing station is you can see the sand trout. Yeah, I didn't point that out, did I? Lewis Rebelio says, between Conan and Dune, which one you're recommended for a first timer? I guess it depends on what lore you're into, whether you're into the sci-fi stuff or whether you prefer the sword and sorcery stuff. There they are. There they are. Look, there's the sand trout crawling about. Little baby worms. I find them both really good. Let's take the key. Obviously got a lot more time in Conan because Conan has been out for 8 years, whereas this is just coming up for its first anniversary. Right, we can go back. I would say this is maybe a slightly more polished game. Obviously they've got many more years into it. Well, they've got different stuff going on with different quests and stuff like that, where Conan is very much an open world sandbox game.
Sector weather alert.
Sandstorm.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
Outside. We should be okay because we're down in the bottom of the rift. Right. Oh. But yeah, I mean, obviously there's a huge update recently with Conan Exiles with the update to UE5. So it's hard to say. So there is another alarm over there. If we can stop them getting to it. That guy's going to get to it and he's got a shield up, so I can't shoot him. And he's let off the alarm. So we should get a few more people arrive. Maybe not.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Recover high Conan intelligence is up. Up that way. Have I passed it? Need some more water. Take that. Give me some more blood. When does the FIFA World Cup start? It's about... I think it's the 11th of June it starts. Yanni's here. Good evening, Yanni. How are you? Bodog says, Dune is more directed and has an actual story. Conan is more open and self-directed. Yes. Conan is very much a sandbox game. You do what you want. There is a very rough story you can develop to get you through the game. And obviously they've added the journey steps to help you these days as well. But it pretty much is, here is the world, do what you want. Which you can do in Dune. You can certainly do what you want. If you want to just go building, then you can do that. If you want to go spice farming, you can do that. Right. I think there is there not a chest up here somewhere? Up. Yes, there is. Let's take all that. Right, I wonder... Where's that marker? 69. I think that's maybe past here. Yeah, it must be. It must be. So it's on the same level, but that direction 80 metres, so that doesn't line up. So we'll have to go through the next room. Did Scotland qualify? Of course they did! For the first time in 28 years. Cheeky. Cheeky. Sesame saying hello to everybody. And he says, hey, I'm good, but not... I'm good, not too bad. Good to hear. Good to hear. Dave Ogg says, the sandbike skin reminds me of an army quad bike I once saw at a firing range. Yeah, it's got the green colour, makes it kind of look like that. Uncom does like to hide things. Last World Cup, as a massive Messi fan, I was very happy. I'm thinking France might be the team to beat though. Well, we'll just have to see. Right, so into the death room we go. Let's reload everything first. Right, here we go. You down. We'll take your blood while we're at it. You can see somebody hiding around the corner. The old trick of climbing up high so the melee have to shoot at you. There's the boss guy. That was the boss guy. The door hasn't opened, so it's not everyone. There's somebody else. Ow. Access granted. The doors have now opened. Right. Get some more blood. Does the boss dude have anything exciting on him? Mr. Apostolus is first in the group 2. Did very well against us. Yeah, it's a miracle that we qualified as top of the group, and the day, oh, it seems so long ago now, when we beat Denmark 4-0 to actually qualify for the World Cup in the last game of the group. What a day that was, or an evening that was. Right. Don't think there's anything particularly exciting, is there not? That's the way we came in, so this is the way out. This one says, I traditionally follow Germany, Holland and Argentina. All good teams. Ah, there's the celestial chest. So 28 meters this direction for the quest. There we go. Surveillance report. Recover Harkonnen intelligence done. There's the purple band to get out. We have to go back to Lieutenant Tolliver for Atreides contact. Go into here. Some lore. Nothing in there. Bunch more water. Do we have? Oh, that's already full. Some eels over there. Right, let's see what goodies we get out of the chest. Kel's still suit mask. So a steel tier still suit mask. Which does it tell me? Armor 95, our one does 11, so a lot more armor on it. Right, then this is the way out. Takes us back to the entrance. We went along that way.
Welcome,
yeah.
guest.
Malik, good progress on my smuggler and Jedi consular characters. Excellent. I guess you're talking about Star Wars The Old Republic. Right, have these guys respawned? They have indeed. And I missed them, and I missed them again. I saw a melee guy somewhere. There he is. Oh, he went away inside there. Oh, somebody dropping a grenade. Down you go. Heal up. And as it says, my mum's side is Scottish. Like the best. Esme says, you sound like a Scotsman, you follow any team that play England. That's correct. ABE, anybody but England. Scotland beat Denmark 4-0. Yes, they did. You need to go and watch, especially the first goal, Scott McTominay's overhead kick. Absolutely amazing. Right, yeah, okay, that's all we need from here. So we need to head back to Tolliver now. Let's swap back into our still suit. Get in. Curb Swervin says, I've never played Dune or watched it much. What do you use the blood for? Healing? No, you extract water from it. Water is the second most valuable commodity on Arrakis after spice. And you're always needing water. And the Fremen you extract. You can actually drink the blood if you're really desperate to get some hydration from it, but you put it into a blood extractor and get water from it, because pretty much everything needs water. Right. Boost. Vulture. Get some height. And... oh, I just cut it a fraction too late. Let's head over. Yeah, watch that game. Wow, yeah, it was an amazing, and I was there. You'll be supporting Scotland. You can if you want. I mean, it's going to be really hard. Our first game's against Haiti, which is the biggest chance we've got, and then we've got to play the African champions in Morocco, and then we end up our group playing some little team called Brazil. I don't know if they even play football. Like the blue on that skin for the Thopter. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I do like the whole style change of the Thopter. And it's part of the Water Shippers DLC that we're giving away on Discard. So anybody who wasn't aware, I'm giving away a Steam key for the Water Shippers DLC, which gives you all the Water Shippers building pieces, weapon skins, decorations, Thopter skin, and I think there is some emotes as well. Morocco is no easy feat. Exactly, yeah. I mean, Morocco are a really good team and won the African Cup of Nations recently. Some huge bases here. Yeah, some really cool. I think the last time we were on here, I showed you the huge pyramid base with a giant. It had like an X-wing fighter pointing up the way on its end. It was really cool. Right, let's see what he's got to say.
We meet again.
Not a lot, by the sounds of it. Complete contract. I extracted the requested intelligence from that den of deserters.
Fantastic. Let's see what you found out.
I suppose I have to give it to him. Here you go. Deliver.
Yes. This is it. The Catheria crashed in the Haga Rift. Commendable work. Commendable.
Got anything new for me?
I do. Things are progressing. We've decrypted that spy's report.
What's in the report?
We're still sifting through data, but it links the renegade Skorda to someone I know, Flag Officer Katrina Kloros. Katrina was commander of the Catheria when the ship went down. She survived, but it's now clear that she turned deserter following those events. She's the missing friend I mentioned. At this point, I have more questions than answers. I don't like where any of this is leading.
How can I help?
My superiors have been monitoring Katrina, but she won't talk to any Atreides. They want to know more. I want to know more. I need you to talk to her. As someone less official, you might be able to get her to talk. She has to know something that makes this madness make sense.
Where can I find Katrina Corlos?
Based on the previous intel you gathered for me, from those Harkonnen deserters, she's near the wreck of the Catheria in the Haga Rift. My superiors didn't seem at all surprised by this revelation. They're holding something back. They've known. I want to say words I should not say.
So the honourable option is honour and espionage do not walk easily hand in hand. We do what we must.
Yes, of course. It is a difficult needle to thread, but we must do our best. Thank you. Will you go find Katrina Kloros?
Accept contract. I'm on it. I'll find her. So it says find flag officer Katrina Corlos. She commanded the Catheria when it crashed in the Haga Rift and may know how to find Skorda. If you can, bring her back. Deserter or not, I have to believe we can save her. I have to believe we can save ourselves. I'm on it. I'll find her.
I eagerly await your report. There's just one more thing.
What's that?
Do whatever it takes to convince Katrina to return to the fold. She was a mentor and a hero of mine. She stands for everything I once believed in. Our path has become so twisted. This war of assassins corrodes our honor and identity. It corrodes me. The Atreides are not the Atreides anymore. I'm at the edge. I need a win. Everything seems to turn out wrong. But we can save her. We can make it right. I have to believe that.
I'll do all I can to bring Katrina back.
Thank you. It means a great deal to me. And more.
Goodbye. Okay. I'm actually really not liking these blue bits on this suit at all. The rest of it, the mask really reminds me of Star Wars Old Republic, to be honest. I like the rest of the suit, but that blue bits, not keen on them at all. But never mind, we'll wear them for the moment. Right. Did I get... Oh, got a bit more increasing in our ranking. Right, we need to go back to base and offload all this stuff first. Which is just over here. Hardly see it through the smoke. There it is. There's the base. This base was crafted with the Smuggler's build set. Right, jump in here. We can top up. This is where we put, this is our blood purifiers. So we put blood in and it get water out. So it's pretty full as it is. Already full. Right. Drop stuff in there, stuff in there, stuff in there, stuff in there. We've got to dismantle that old power pack, that buggy booster, and that Holtzman shield. Get some stuff in it. Drop that, drop that, drop that. That everything. I've got an iron bar, some more heals, spice. Where's my spices? Over here, is it? Yep. Drop that in there. I'll drop that in there too. That needs to go downstairs, and the steel bar can go in there too. And I'll just dump that in there as well. I'll sort that out later. Right, and I need to drop off that tool here. How are we doing for fuel? Check. Our fuel's down to 86%. Let's refuel. Okay. Right, so off this way. There's that spikes patch after the blow. We have to find Katrina in the rift, which is over here. Oh. Oops. Bodog says, thinks the smuggler set is my favourite so far. We'll need to check out the water. The water shipper stuff does look really good. The option of that big overhang sort of legs that you can use look really cool. And the red and gold. Very nice. So once again, anybody new, we're giving away a copy of the Water Shipper DLC over on Discord. Right, we're 140 meters down. Oh, now it's up. Up again. Oh, where this light is. Yes, must be it here. I'll put on my armor just in case we get ambushed again. Zone change. Zone change to... It's a no combat zone. Okay, cool. Right, talk.
Take it you're not a heat mirage. Who are you?
Oh, I missed some chat. Yanni's getting some materials together for his Thopter finally. Nice. DC Weston's here. Good to see you, DC Weston. Oh, you're late. No problem. Yanni says, almost lost my buggy. Worm was a second behind me. The closest I ever was to being eaten. Curb Swervin says, geez, Yanni, don't want to be worm food. Nope, you definitely don't. Audu says, apparently I got achievement for giving the worm the Agincourt salute the other day. And he says, tell me about it. Need the Thopter fast. Might need 2 more trips maybe to get aluminium. Okay, so yeah, I think 1 trip with the buggy, with a bigger buggy boot, was enough for me to get enough aluminium to make the Thopter. But then you need to go to Masquerette to get the diamondine dust and the carbide scraps. That's a bit of a journey to get that as well. Let me see. I think this one was a favourite. Went full on Englishman. Bloody worm didn't have a balls to try and eat me, says how to. I've given the bugger a severe case of indigestion and definitely alcohol poisoning. Indeed. Yanni says, on a server I was on before, worm kind of found itself under me somehow and my sandbike went flying. I wished I recorded that moment. Legion Grey says, enjoying your Corwin coverage. Glad to see Dune appreciation too. Thank you very much. Yanni's having a big giggle. How do? Triniton 8262, zone changes don't really matter in Haga anymore as there are no PvP zones. That is true, but because it's a no combat zone they can't ambush me. There's been some quests before where you get to a location and got ambushed. So if it's a no combat zone then we're not going to get ambushed here. But you're right, they've changed it so there's no PvP zones in the whole Haga Basin map at all. And when you go to the deep desert, you now get asked whether you want to go to a PvE or PvP deep desert. And the PvP one, the incentive of that is it's like I think 2.5 times, 3 times harvesting rates in there. So you can get more stuff but more risk. Bulwark says, happened to me 2 days ago. It was mining some sand and it went under me but nothing went flying. Just scared me a bit. I've had that before, where I was out mining and my ornithopter disappeared, and I was out in the deep desert and I was really concerned, but it was the lump of sand that had been called up by the worm going underneath me, and it eventually went away and my ornithopter came back again. It's like, phew. This is meant to go along with the story update, but the story part got delayed. Yes, there's something about that with I don't know whether they've pushed this bit forward or they've delayed the actual chapter 4 part. You need some range time to improve accuracy. Right, let's go on. Katrina Chlorius, Anton Tolliver sent me to bring you back safe.
A bit late for that. Even if I wasn't dying, there's no going back now. Anton always was sweet. And naive. I envy that. He won't have it much longer. He was practically a kid when I trained him. An orphan turned soldier. Guess I filled in for something he was missing. May as well ask your questions. Only thing I have left is time. And I don't have much of that.
Let's waste no time then. I'm looking for a man named Skorda.
Of course you are. It all leads back to Skorda. I know him. Maybe I can even tell you what I know about him before my insides turn to slurry. He was my brother in blood. Saved each other's lives more than once. He was always a loose cannon, though. He always had this ability to make you look the other way. Like the time the Duke himself stepped in on his behalf. Or that last favor he asked me.
What did Skorda ask you to do?
I was commander of the Catheria. Skorda asked me to carry some cargo aboard. No records, no questions. Smuggling, sure, but he said it was important. I agreed to all that. It's just how it was with Skorda. We got ambushed over Arrakis. The Catheria, the Delphus, and the Euphoria. All shot down.
Where's the Catheria wreck?
It'd be a kindness not to answer. But it's not far. Just over yonder. But if you're looking for Skorda's cargo, you're too late. Bandits came in that night. They went straight for it. They knew it was something valuable. The only one who could have known those particular containers were of any significance. Damn you. Damn you, Skorda.
What was in Skorda's cargo?
Wasn't what it seemed. Whatever it was. Every crash survivor who came in contact with it eventually died. And they didn't die well. I held each of them while their bodies liquefied. While they screamed for loved ones not there. I think my body held out so they wouldn't have to die alone. But I'm fading fast. Skorda betrayed me. My house abandoned us. Secrets and secrets.
House Atreides abandoned you?
I called and called. When I finally contacted my superiors, they were worried about diseases or contamination, but agreed to send help. No help came. Time passed. A lot of it. I marked it in the deaths of my crew. Finally, call came in. Some woman asked lots of questions about the symptoms. She told me to leave the sick behind. They couldn't risk taking them back. I couldn't do that. When the last of them died, I abandoned the wreck.
No one came to help you even after that?
I don't think there was ever a plan to help us. I think we were just a petri dish to be studied. Poor Anton. He's getting the hint. I could tell. He's just slower to let the ideals go. You tell him I did my duty, as I saw it.
Atreides has compromised us all.
Tell him that.
But Atreides has compromised us all, but House Atreides has not abandoned you.
Andrea Gannon. That's who I talked to. She spoke of my crew the way scientists talk about lab rats. That's House Atreides now.
Anton didn't abandon you.
No?
And he's not an outlier. He and others hold what the Atreides were.
Maybe. Maybe we can still be who we were. But even if I return to the Atreides, I don't think I have much time. Tell Anton. Tell him I'm sorry.
Goodbye. Okay, some nasty stuff upon that ship then. Right down. Find the wreck of the Catheria now. Which is just 720 meters away. Over here. The on the surface. Must be, it's up the way. Guessing that's it there. See, game I was saying the name doesn't really match a cosmetic DLC. Sounds like content DLC. Yeah, I guess Water Wars is the name, whereas the Water Shippers is the stuff that you get from it. So yeah, I get what you're saying. Right, can we land on top of the ship? These ships used to be PvP. They are no longer PvP. Right, 50 meters. In here. Oh, there's bad people around. Not anymore. 13 meters. Okay, we found the wreck. Somebody else. Oh, his shield just went up. Find the bow of the Catheria. Okay. Okay, I remember that bit is down in the rift, so we're going to fly down there. Oh, nope. Come on, get up. Oh, I don't have as good a suspensor belt as I do on my main game. I keep forgetting that. This way. The ship broke in half and the bow fell down into the rift. Here it is, down here. Right. I'm going to back up my ornithopter, because if anybody remembers this part of the quest on my main playthrough on YouTube, I fell out the bottom of the ship all the way down to the bottom of the rift. It was a bit of a nightmare. Right, so I need to go this way. It's a well-wrecked ship. 33 meters this way. Okay, found the bow. Oh, somebody behind me. Totally missed him. Find a way to the lower levels of the Catheria without falling down the holes in the ship. Nothing there. Oh, heavy gunner. Settle out. Grenade. Oh, it disappeared. Down he goes. Right, so it's... I hear somebody speaking. Oh, shoot him it. Come up there. Ducked. You out? Right, so 67 meters down the way. There's a hole, and that hole, look, goes all the way down to the bottom of the rift. Take that. 33 meters. Oh, bang at the wall. That looks like it also goes down at the bottom. Ah, here we go. Look at all these bodies. Investigate the storage room for clues. Bloodied letter. Bloodied letter. Letter with blood stain is still legible. Deliver your goods to the sandflies before we are found out. They'll pay handsomely. Scorda. Report back to Tolliver.
I think this is it. My legs feel like jelly. My face too. The others that stayed are gone. God, if that's what awaits me.
I hardly hear what he's saying. Right, we need to get out. And go back to Tolliver.
Guns blazing against those deserters instead of...
Hello?
Be known that... Oh, blast it all. Whoever finds this...
There you go. Right, somewhere I can put my thopter down. There. Oh, in the thopter. And get out of the rift. Oh. Look at that sky. Beautiful. The map for this game is really cool, says though dog. It sure is. We're considering that a game of Arrakis is basically covered in sand. It is really well done with all these rocky outcrops and the other areas that we haven't been to yet that are totally different. How many times have I overheat when I'm reading chat? PG Ben says he think he fell out of the ship too. I think we need to go just to the other side of this. Yep, I can see the spotlight. There it is. Come in and land. 1 minute to go for the giveaway. It's a last chance saloon for the people wanting to end the giveaway over on Discord. Sheriff's here. Good evening. You made it in time to say hello. Welcome. Welcome. What happened to the shield? Oh, what shield's that? What did the NPC in the name of Set identify yourself? Bulwark says, first time we played this game, I had a quest in one of those mining facilities and landed on a different upper level, and it was a pain to get back up with the horizontal suspenser. Ah, it would be. It would be. Getting from one level of the rift to the other is quite difficult. Okay. The draw has been made, and the winner is Kissed by Fire 80. So congratulations, Kissed by Fire 80. I will message you at the end of the stream in a few minutes time, and I will get your DLC key to you. Congratulations. It's the same here. Was just typing, are you okay, Anger? And that cough doesn't sound good. Right, what have you got to say?
It seems we both yet live.
I found and questioned Flag Officer Katrina Cloris. She said...
Katrina Chloros is dead.
I'm sorry. She was not well when we met.
Puddle
Understatement.
of gore. That's all that's left of her. Word just came in from above. She succumbed to the mysterious malady that's going around. And they knew. My superiors chose to let her rot, to observe her like a specimen, just to collect the data.
Sorry to hear. Having spoken with her, she seemed like a decent sort.
She was. More than you know. She taught me. She's the reason I am the person I am today. We could have saved her. Soldier, hero, mentor. She was one of us. She wasn't a lab rat to study. This was not right. This was not honorable.
Complete contract. Well, the details are in my report.
I don't want your damn report. I don't want this twisted spycraft trade. I don't want this damn war of assassins.
What? I have new information. I investigated the Catheria wreck.
Listen, we left Kaladin as Atreides. I don't know what we are anymore. All I know is that I am done participating in this twisted game. You want to deliver your report? Take it to my direct superior, Andrea Gannon. Tell her I'm done. Congratulations. Your star is rising.
Goodbye. Okay. Report to Andrea Gannon. So I guess we're finished now with Tolliver. He's somewhat disillusioned. Haven't really gone... I don't think I went up any level there, did I? Didn't get to level 3. Where is Gannon? Is she over at the Atreides place over here? Yes, she is. Over at Helios Gate, I think it's called. Yep, Helios Gate. Okay, so we have to move over to there to continue our Atreides quest now. But we've still got a few quests around here, and I've still got a whole bunch of zones that I need to survey. And now it's really easy to do with the ornithopter, so we'll maybe do that at the beginning of the next stream. Right, that's going to do it. That's us almost at 10 o'clock. You know, the set religion would work well with the Harkonnen. Great stream. Thank you very much. Thanks of everybody. Right, so congratulations to Kissed by Fire. Very well done. I'll get your DLC over to you in a few minutes. Thank you everybody who's joined us here tonight. Absolutely fantastic to have you all here again. All the people watching, all the people in chat, all the people watching in the future. Everybody, have a great what's left of your weekend. Have a great week going forward. And we'll see you, hopefully see you, back here next Sunday for some more fun and games. Okay, thanks everyone. Good night.